Hello lovely people, it is Lilah here and I'm just back with another video which hopefully is of some help or benefit. I am a healer and seer and I work from Cape Town in South Africa. These videos are always offered for your highest good and your healing, and of course I'm open to engaging, and I'm also available for one-on-one sessions if you really wanted to look at the energy, at the spiritual power that is working through your field right now, and just gain insights into what you might need to be aware of, where you might be stuck, and really just going deeper into that beautiful part of you, or that beautiful aspect of you that is your light body and is your soul field. So please feel free, all the links are below. If you want to connect with me in a different way, not necessarily one-on-one, but in a group, I have a beautiful online community. And if you're here in Cape Town, please watch the space, subscribe to my email through my newsletter. I'm going to be going on a bit of a roadshow. I'm going to be offering talks about the new human and some exciting programs and workshops coming. So yes, please engage, ask me questions, and follow my journey. I really just want to show you, or wish I could show you, the shining light, radiant being that you are. We are all channels of this life force. We are all an integral part of nature and the cosmos. And I think as humans, we have slowly but surely become disconnected from really looking at the awe and the majesty that we each hold, because everyone is unique. Everyone holds a vibrational blueprint that is really just saying, be yourself, express yourself, stay authentic. And for me, the real center, the energy field that we need to be connecting into and that we need to really work with, is that of the spiritual heart. The energy field that is the center or the seed of our consciousness here in this material world on the planet. It is the all-seeing eye. It offers us clarity. So you may have watched already or know of the video that I created 3-4 years ago now. The link is above if you haven't, entitled Crying for No Reason. As a scientist who loves analyzing and who loves data, the stats on that video have just skyrocketed ever since the start of the pandemic. What it shows to me is that many more people are awakening. What do we mean by that? Because that's a term that is so misused at present. I'm woke. What exactly does that mean? Well, awakening for me means you begin to realize that you are much more than your mind and body, that you begin to feel into aspects of you, sensitivities you have, sensations, feelings you have that can't necessarily be explained by just what is happening in your circumstances. So that is the awakening. That is the beginning to understand that you are a multidimensional being in a physical realm, and that there is so much more to you than you may think you are. In the process we are in now, and I have mentioned this before in a number of my videos, is the breakdown of the mental field. In other words, we've become locked into, like puppets on a string, or if you like those toy shops, you know, where you go in and you grab something, because that's how I see it in some people's fields, this mechanical hand. We have become entrapped in merely defining things from the head, from the mind, from a thought process. And for me, the mind is so much more than that. And this heart energy field, or the spiritual heart, is actually the true mind, is the mind that holds in it all of your wisdom, all of your knowledge, all of your true essence. Sorry, my phone just went off. And opening that field really is like opening that hose pipe, or that pipe that might be blocked or, you know, squeezed or tightened. And what it does is it really opens this up and allows for this flow of life force, this flooding in of the light, of the sunlight, whatever you want to call it, of the spiritual light, of the cosmic presence into your field, to enable that heart to continue to expand, to grow in magnetism, and to really start beating to the drum of your own soul. This is where we are at. It is beautiful, but it can also be frustrating. You can also find yourself in a place where maybe the mental plane is overly chattering and you've got all these ideas and thoughts and plans, but you feel stuck you can't move. And so engaging with the heart really means we start to develop qualities like building presence, being in the current moment, being energetically aware of what is going on. And that's been the one thing for me, right? Is yes, meditation is good. I spend many hours in it because my work is generally in that space. But you can meditate anywhere. Because for me, meditation is conscious awareness. So whether you're making a cup of coffee or tea, or whether you're preparing for a meeting, or whether you're driving in your car to pick up your kids, or at work, every moment in which you bring your awareness or your fullest awareness as possible to is a meditation. In essence, let's see it like this, is that if you are consciously aware, engaging and feeling the space, you are meditating on every moment of your life. And in that way, you are celebrating every moment of your life. Because so often people get distracted, they become disengaged. You know when you're talking to someone and they're looking at you, but they're not looking at you, right? Their thought, their mind is elsewhere. They might be looking down at their phone, which is a habit you need to change if you are doing that while someone's talking to you. But that disengagement is actually a lack of presence. And so the more you can rectify it, and it's not to judge, right? It's not to judge, name, blame, or even to judge that within yourself. It's to say, actually, I'm doing that. There are often times that I'm talking to my spouse, or I'm listening to my spouse, but I'm not listening. And then I find myself thinking, what were they actually talking about? And it may seem a very simple thing, but indeed it's an extremely powerful thing, because that is engaging with your energy field. That is bringing you to a place of conscious awareness. And when building that around you and developing that self-awareness, then you can start to change. Then you can start to change very, very quickly. And so today we know it's the new moon and the eclipse, right? And so there's these powerful surges of energy that is present, and you can call it what you like. You can say, okay, there's a new plug in the wall, we've got a new light bulb, there's a new current that I want to participate in. Whatever it is, it just means that there's opportunities, there's potentials for change, for waking up to the true sense of who you are, for engaging in your heart, for engaging deeper in moments of your life. And so because that potential is there, you might feel it and see it in your imaginary mind, but your external environment is not representing that. It can cause frustration, agitation. What I'm here to say to you today is have patience. One of the many languages of the heart is inspired thought, where that idea just pops in and you know you've just got to move with it. I can say that over the last 4 or 5 years, so much information has been shuffling around, changing, breaking down, collapsing, that these new channels now are available to you if you are open to receive. Receiving is another important energetic pattern that if you are not able to receive, you need to change. That you can receive, that you can benefit from, and that you can really use it to step into a life that holds your highest potential. This is not about following somebody else. This is not about following a trend because you think that's going to help you wake up or make you more spiritual or see more. The truth lies in you. It comes from within. And it is a process. It is the journey that is your life, that takes you through the steps necessary to move forwards if you have it within your deepest heart's desire to reach that full potential for the benefit of humanity. Because let's throw that in, right? It's no good wanting all this stuff if it's a narcissistic or selfish. I'm not saying don't want those things. Hold them in, but often Spirit has other ideas for us. And if we step into that soulful expression, and you're saying, how do I do that? I will share a bit now, but if you step into that soulful expression, you will be provided with everything you need. I can promise you that. It's like a stepping stone from a stepping stone. but it is your journey. It is your truth. And so how do you find that soulful path? You examine what is untrue as a start. Many people, when they come to me on this journey, say, I know what I don't want, but I'm not really sure of what I do want yet. And that's okay. Even knowing what you don't want is a start, right? So spend time, underline, spend time in solitude and silence. Don't be afraid to listen to yourself. Even if when you first get in there, this mind is going 10 to the dozen and is all over the place. The heart field is working with you. This heart field, this portal is opening for many. It is our true energetic center. It is so much more than we currently know it is. And I've received lots of information in my channeled insights in my own meditational work, which I am documenting and writing down and sharing hopefully soon enough in a book. But these are things that you also have access to. So every time you reach out or try and grab or go after something that you think is going to take you to that soulful path, you're probably going to find that it isn't. Because when we extend out of our space, we're not actually activating or engaging the heart, the all-seeing eye, the seat of our soul, the seeding of our conscious presence on the planet. So during this powerful time, for the sake of repeating myself, this time of transformation, this time of evolution in consciousness, where so much new information is going to come through, where so many new insights are going to be available, don't rush the process. Feel it. In one level of your being, you might see it as already being there, but stay present in each moment and feel the engagement. Feel those triggers that come in. Don't assume that you haven't made progress or you're not healed. The triggers are important information, and our healing is a process. And right now there has been much that has been done. So allow it to assimilate, allow it to integrate. Don't limit yourself to a version of you that is stuck in your mind. Because the higher levels of the cosmic mind have so much more planned for you. I promise you that. I promise you that. So stay open. Breathe. It doesn't have to be a complicated breathing method either. Just breathe. Just see that breath moving through your body. Breathe as if you're breathing in and out of your heart field. Get out into nature. I say this often, but nature is our space. It holds a frequency of coherence. That is the frequency of the heart field and the language of interconnectedness. So if you want to go to the most beautiful place, go somewhere in nature, in solitude if you can, and sit silently. And bring all of your attention to what is happening around you. Every time the mind engages, take your ears, for example, and follow the sound of the birds, or the sound of the wind in the trees, or if you're blessed, the sound of the river, or the sound of the sea. Feel into your own energetic field. Feel into your space. Come rest there in your heart, because everything comes from within. The light is in you. The wisdom is in you. First come in and then move out. And as the heart energy field radiates out, it triggers, connects with all these beautiful energetic points like stars in the universe that then feed back information to you, that enable you to move forward. So we really are in this transitory period whether it's going to take 2, 5, 10, 50, 500 years, where our engagement with ourselves and each other is going to come from the seeding point of our consciousness, that infinite point that is our GPS coordinate in the constellation of the universe of universes. So we're learning a new language. We're treading slowly. We're not rushing into anything. We're being aware of when our ego stumps us. We're going to be aware of when our own wounds block us. We're going to be aware when someone's action hits our pain body and triggers us. Just gentle awareness. That's all I'm asking. Step into gentle, conscious awareness. Pat yourself on the back whenever you can. Look in the mirror and say, I'm doing the best that I can. And really, as my husband would say, put a smile on your heart. Do what makes you feel alive. Stay connected with your own field, your thoughts, your emotions, and just rest in that space. And if you feel you need help with healing, I am a healer. I am here. Book an appointment with me. It would be an honor to work with you. If you're in Cape Town, come and see me. And if you'd love to hear more of my talks and workshops, as a reminder again, just go visit my website and subscribe to my newsletter. So in the stepping into this eclipse season, you are asked to listen, to engage more consciously, to be gentle, because I know you're doing the best you can, and keep shining that celebration of yourself on this planet. Keep celebrating the gift that is your life, the breath, every moment of every day that you can manage it. So I think that's all I needed to share with you today. From my heart to yours, from my home to yours, I send you so much blessings and love. Bye for now.